can fight and defy the dominant discourse by those religious and political figures. The common people are very important. I think if you can change the stereotypes, you can't, of course, but you can try. And the last thing I would say, distrust of any attempt. If the government, for example, the American government, tried sometimes to create some sort of collaboration between Iraq and in terms of art and other things, Iraqis, if, like most of them, will say, "Oh, no, this is from the American." No, the elite will say this is post-colonial. They try to be, we are barbarians and they are trying to civilize us. Others say, no, the Americans, no, we don't. They have this conspiracy theories that supported by Israel, they supported by. So we don't want any attempt from that side. How you can change that, this mentality? Can theater address and tackle these issues? And how, to what extent? So this is just the last one. And I suggest some, like I have suggestion, forum theater, if you know. Forum theater, if it is incorporated in the educational system, you teach the children how to respect differences through forum theater and forum drama. You put them in the school and you teach them how to respect, how to understand differences instead of saying, oh, he's different from me, he's not good. This is the binary opposition in the mentality of our society. Addressing the problem of perception of theater and art, and yes, and these are some suggestions. Enticing the majority of Iraqis to theater by, for instance, promoting amicable, palatable comedies instead of traumatic tragedies that can be found in everyday media. Irony and satire could be successful alternative that motivates thinking and laughter entertainment. History can be presented differently. And I gave an example of how the Shia present history. They always tragic. The manner of presenting history tragic. While they romanticize about the second coming of Al-Mahdi, as in Jesus Christ, they have Al-Mahdi, if you know this notion. He will come at the end of the time to spread justice, to etc. They romanticize this idea while they present their own history tragically. If you change the manner of presenting, what will happen? It will affect their understanding. The same with theater. They have the medium, which is tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy. The main concern for theater should be the common people and themes relevant to the idea of reconciliation. This may include less use of symbolism and rarefied aesthetic techniques. Because either experimental theater, people, like common people, common audience, will not understand what's going on if it is too much theatricality and stylized productions. Also, exchange of theatrical shows. If we exchange from US and Iraq, exchange theatrical shows that introduce or represent the culture of the other in both countries accurately, not through the media, but the people, the American people. Here is the production about the American people, culture and values. Don't trust the media representing the Americans. Americans are not the same as Bosch. They, you know what I mean? They just generalize, overgeneralize everything. And lastly, immersing artists in the culture of the other through artistic programs to be sponsored by and maybe taking place in the other country. So this is, in a nutshell, what I believe.